Welcome to our Hollywood Pet Desk. All week long we'll be introducing you to celebrities who give a whole new meaning to the term animal lover. And nobody knows it better than Steve Kmetko, who joins us from Los Angeles this morning. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Mark. Now for this whole series, Mark, I want you to sit, stay. Good, Mark. Good, Mark. We begin our series with a woman who is as well known for her love of animals as she is for being an award-winning actress and TV star. And as far as celebrity interviews go, Betty White also happens to be a personal favorite of mine.
Come here, Camelot.
Betty, you've just got the touch. Everybody seems to know you here.
Well, they know when you like them. They know when you like them and when you're not afraid of them. It's funny, I don't know whether it's that they sense fear or what, darling, or what, but if you're confident, they're confident. It's just wonderful.
Betty White is a regular Dr. Dolittle, except she can't seem to do enough. Not only can she walk and squeak and squawk with the animals, but they seem to communicate with her as well. As she puts it, I'm drawn to any creature with a leg at each corner.
Well, as I was growing up, the one thing I wanted to be was a forest ranger. I mean, that was my ambition. Trouble was, a century ago, girls couldn't be forest rangers. I was just born too early, that was all.
You're 112 now? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I will be next January. God, isn't that a gorgeous creature?
Yeah, it is.
Betty White's been affiliated with the Los Angeles Zoo for more than 20 years. She's a trustee and a major fundraiser. Her primary concerns are for animal welfare.
Come here, sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart.
The animal who's not afraid to stick her neck out is named Twiga, a Swahili word meaning giraffe. 4 months old and 7 feet tall. And while the gentle giant is a real crowd pleaser, White's affection extends to all animals, great and small.
Each one is marked so beautifully, but they're very fragile. You have to let them hold on to you, because they have millions of little rib cages that, if you hold them too tightly or if you let them slip or fall, that fracture. And so you just have to let him take his own time.
And they're a lovely way to display jewelry.
Isn't that nice? Yes. Hi, Sailor, long in town.
White has been publicly associated with animal causes since 1971, when she hosted a half-hour syndicated show that was called The Pet Set. It featured the famous with their furry friends.
Like that terrible song, The Doggy in the Window. I saw this strange broad looking at me through a window, and I went in and bought her. Then I got the dog later.
20 years later, she's still a tireless critter crusader. White has even incorporated her love of animals to Rose, her character on The Golden Girls.
Oh, you gave me a dog!
Yeah, we picked him out down at the shelter. His name is Jake.
Oh, he's adorable. Oh, I love you already.
It's just been a lifelong passion, Steve. I can't help it. I find them endlessly fascinating. I don't expect everybody else to love them all as much as I do. But you don't have to love them to respect them and to find them interesting.
What can you tell me about this friend of yours?
Sally's a bad-eared fox, and she's one of our few contact animals. That, by that I mean that we can handle. We don't believe in too much handling, because that gets in the way of nature. But once in a while, you want to show people what nice people these guys are.
Our series continues tomorrow when we answer the call of the wild on Tippi Hedren's animal preserve. It's called Shambhala, and it's home to lions and tigers and elephants. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Mark?
Betty White, you get along very well, Steve. Why do you like her so much?
I've interviewed her a number of times over the years, and regardless of how busy her schedule is, regardless of the serious tone of our conversation, she always makes it a point to flirt. And one time she even played footsie and said, "What are you doing later?" I like that in a person.
An animal activist playing with your hush puppies under the table. I
Yes,
like
that's it.
Have a good one, Steve. Good seeing you.
Okay.
It's 5 before the hour. We'll be back.